A third round of peace talks between Russia and Ukraine got underway today as a limited ceasefire allowing more refugees to flee Ukraine.
WGN's Judy Wang is live in the newsroom with the latest. Judy?
Good morning. The first two rounds of talks proved fruitless. Agreements that came out of those meetings to allow civilians to evacuate through humanitarian corridors this past weekend collapsed. Even after announcing it would stop the assaults today to let civilians in several cities leave, Russian troops did not let up.
A look at the damage done in Mykolaiv. Russian forces hit the strategic port city at dawn with multiple rockets and cluster bombs.
And we never expected the war to come to our country. But now we are in this situation. We are in conditions of war. A lot of people are really, frustrated. They don't know what to do. Where to run.
In Kharkiv, a hospital struggles to treat the injured. Ukraine's second largest city came under heavy shelling, sparking fires, and more than 20 buildings, homes, medical facilities, and schools were destroyed.
Це неприйнятний варіант відкриття гуманітарних коридорів.
Russia continued attacking despite its promise to hold fire and allow civilians in several cities to escape the conflict. Ukraine's government rejected the offer, calling it unacceptable and immoral because all but one of the Kremlin's proposed evacuation routes lead to Russia or its ally, Belarus. Hundreds of thousands of civilians remain trapped in the southeastern cities of Mariupol and Volnovakha. Twice this weekend, Ukraine accused Russia of breaking a ceasefire to give those cities' residents safe passage out and to let humanitarian organizations deliver aid. More than 1.5 million Ukrainians have already left the country. European Union leaders expect that number could grow to 5 million.
We are doing what we can. We are doing whatever is possible to support them, to accommodate them. But this is going to be a crisis incomparable to anything Europe has experienced in the recent decades.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken says NATO countries have the green light to send military jets to Ukraine. Ukraine's former president says without them, Ukraine will have no way out of the war.
We don't need now the American pilot. We don't need now the American soldiers. We just give us the opportunity to protect you. This is very simple.
The foreign ministers of Russia and Ukraine plan to meet in Turkey Thursday. That will be their first face-to-face since the invasion began. In the newsroom, Judy Wang, WGN News.